Okay, y'all, today I will be doing my first voiceover, and this is me restoring and doing Dre's dreads. As you can see, I have 4, and I'm showing you exactly where I cut them off at and where I'm going to replace them. As you can see, I'm separating, and you see Moody in the background, our daughter. I'm going to part and separate, but first I'm going to actually detangle the beginning of the lock that I'm. Now I know he lying. Disregard that image of him. His head, only for adults. I'm just showing y'all there that I have, where I cut it at and how it looked before I detach. Like you see all that little dust and dirt and stuff in it, and I'm going to attach that into actually a half inch away from his the top of his head, and then I'm going to he all looking at me, looking at him with that red little volleyball in his ear. Excuse the background. I had to set the camera up a little bit. Look how he looking. Everybody looking like that. But I had to separate. I'm gonna fix the but now I am showing you where each dread is going to actually go. And I'm going to detangle the dread. It was actually a little braid. And that's actually the shortest dread in the front of his hair. And that's the longest to his front of his hair. And I'm only going to detangle that a little bit for the time being. And then I'm going to... you see how I fixed the camera? Okay, I already have parted in the middle and sideways, and I've already attached one dread, the one that had the less hair. And what I did was take the I want to call it a pokey, in and out, and it actually has a little hook to grip the hair through the dread. And me just using a little bit of strength to get it through and get little pieces to connect together, to entwine. That it didn't take me long, and I actually liked doing that process. It actually is not hard to do at all. Just leveling out the dreads together and knowing where to put the dread. And I would say a good thing for me was under the underlying hair, and then pull from the inside. And that's basically what I'm doing now. As you can see, it doesn't hurt. It's not hard. I actually also twist and pull. So I'm holding on to his hair on top of his head in the dread itself, and I'm pulling out here, and I'm also twisting as I pull to give it the illusion whereas the when I redo his twist, it looks more so like it was never lost hair, or it was never had to be reattached to his head. And ta-da! That's the first one, and I actually think I did really good. So I'm showing y'all, and I'm doing a little touch up, but as you can see, I twisted a little, and then I pulled out. And then I will do actually the same for each dread. I forgot what we was watching on TV, but I like this focus a little bit more close up, and I was trying to show y'all why he looked like I was poking him in his eye. But as y'all can see how his dreads are in the right, they were actually falling out and thinning. So we want to give him back his full look of hair. So I'm parting down the middle to give, to make sure I add all that hair to that dread. And then I'm going to do the same process. Now with this dread, he's pulling it to see if it's secure, but you can see it's secure. Now with this dread, his hair is a lot longer. So what I'm going to do is the same distance, but I'm going to do an inch from his scalp. So not technically at the end of the dread. I'm going to detach that dread and another dread together, but far as wise at like an inch from its scalp, and then I'm going to connect this really thin dread and another dread together. And one mistake I can say is I should have just left it instead of combing all the dread out, because it's going to connect anyway. But I learned the last time. This is me showing y'all the next dread, and you see as I put it, I didn't put it exactly at the top. I put it an inch from the top, and I'm going to connect the two together just like that. And yeah, y'all, don't, he going to be looking amazing in the end. But same process over and over again. And I'm showing y'all it's two different dreads. And that I'm going to connect them. And I'm also twisting and pulling as I go. And let me remind y'all, it's a hook at the bottom. It's a tiny little hook at the bottom of the stick itself. And I'm just basically pulling here out to reconnect the two dreads together to make one full dread. And ta-da, y'all. And just like that, they are all done. And you wouldn't think he didn't have dreads, do you? Excuse y'all. This is my daughter. Of course, in the background. She follows me around all the time. And y'all can see that they're done. And this is the ending result. He has restored the four. I restored the four in the front, and the back is redone, and it looks amazing. Okay, guys.